How's it working?
That's so weird. He's asking
Where's it coming out? Where's it coming from the front?
Big line out here.
Where must he speak like after a child or like? Yes. Give me the mark. Jody, what do you want us to do? Jody, what do you want us to do? Where are we speaking?
Quick, after half time, I'm going to take half time. Because you warm up left side of the crowd. Can I get to you before I go?
Matthew. There's definitely an interview coming our way.
Go, boys!
Mark's coming.
I can speak into the camera.
Check, check. Check, check. Check. One. Hello.
Wait. Test, coach, do
No.
you need to turn it on. And then give it a test. The big marks on. Just test, full test. Actually, big.
Hello.
Testing.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
You don't do that.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Huge lan out here.
Coach, introduce us.
And Northcliff
What a hit,
spread the ball
son.
to the edge, going through their phases quite smoothly. It's a big carry.
The King David D has been rather good tonight. Come on, boys. Nice penalty win there.
And that is knocked on by Northcliff. Scrum for King David.
Ready?
I'll go.
Riveri, how's it?
How's it?
KDH, take it.
And it's with Saul Goldberg. Gives
What a
give and
send.
go
Saul
and
Goldberg is him.
dominant carry.
Big carry there by Kahan.
I can't let her. No, but like right,
Jesse takes it from the ruck. Now it's with Sachs. Good carry there by Sachs.
What a kick, Sean.
What a kick. Great chase down by King David. And exit by Northcliff. And that is out into touch.
please can we say please?
We don't.
Turn when you're not speaking. That's sensitive. Penalty out for Northcliff. What they're going to do, yeah. Northcliff going to kick for poles, try get some points on the board late in the first half.
Okay, I think they're going to kick ya.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
Predictions for this kick, Kruger?
I think it's going far right.
I think it's going far left. I was on the money.
And that is
That was far
missed. And there will now be a 22 dropout for King David.
It's a 22 dropout here by Lazarus. Caught here by Northcliff. It's a strong carry. Oh, what a carry there by the big three. Northcliff now running through their phases.
Great hit by Saul Goldberg.
Seems the one guy there on the floor is rather sore.
I think he's faking an injury.
Oh, thank you,
Well
son.
ripped.
Oh, never ref. Never, never, never.
And the ref has called a penalty against King David in the 10 meter. They tap and go.
It appears Matt Vanneroff has hurt himself in his rugby match prior to this one. I think we should all wish him well.
That is well held up by King David Linksfield. That D has been superb this evening.
Yeah, Trigger, really good defense, yeah. Trying to keep their 10-point lead from what they scored early in this half. There's going to be a scrum here. And it's going to be Northcliff with the ball.
Yeah, King David have really built up a solid strategy of just ticking away at the scoreboard, getting points on the board early, and now defending well. Now they got a big scrum on their 5 to defend. Got to watch for the 8s peeling.
Trigger, I heard the King David boys love to scrum.
I really do. I really do believe so.
It's a big scrum from the boys. Need some better D to defend this. Great D there. Well done, boys.
Good defense here on the try line from our boys. It's still King David, and that's been played.
It's a decent try from them.
Unacceptable.
The score is currently 10-5 to King David with a conversion to come for Northcliff.
Yeah, it was a good start here from King David, but just letting Northcliff get a bit too much territory, and they've put their first points on the board.
Do you think this guy will miss the kick like he did in his one prior to this one?
He's going to slot it.
I could argue. Actually, I can't. I think he is going to slot it, unfortunately.
And that kick has been converted.
No, just wait, it's delay.
Jack Lazarus to take centre ball here.
It's 10-7 here with 8 minutes left in the first half. That's a good start from King David. Hopefully they can put some points on the board in the last few minutes.
It's a good kick-off.
And that is well charged down by King David, regathered by Northcliff. And that is knocked on by Northcliff, but it's King David advantage.
Recover here. Devon seemed to want to play scrum off. That's Jesse going blindside to Saul, who steps one man.
Saul,
Here's
Mr. Hot
Goldberg.
Stepper.
And it's going to be a penalty here for King David. Hard tackle is the call.
Do you have to keep it?
That was an absolutely phenomenal run by Saul.
And they are going to kick for touch as they go
Kick for
a
touch,
line
and then I'm a forward, so I'd know what they're going to do next. I'm predicting they're going to do a maul.
Huge carry by Devon Berger.
Hold up.
Not yet, at half time
And after the ball was held up, King David have got a scrum on Northcliff's 5. Gosha, as a forward, what do you think they're going to do here? Do you think they're going to go out and play the line, or do you think the 8's going to pick and go?
I think there's going to be a pick and go by Savi here. He's an absolutely phenomenal runner, and I think he'll mow anything that comes in his way.
Yeah, I see Gosha, I have to disagree there, but I guess I was wrong. But a little slip. Now it's given to Kahan. Ooh. Kahan running. Kahan! Yeah! And that's another try for King David. This
What
time
a
it's
try.
Jake Kahan. It's now 15-7.
Jake Kahan is an absolute behemoth of a man. He is a monster.
What a carry by Jake Kahan. Wow, Aaron, didn't he tell you about this in Shaw, how he thought about scoring a try today against Mr. Jordan's brother?
Yeah, he did, and I'm pretty sure those were his exact words. And it's now going to be Orbach trying to convert the try and make it 17-7 here late in the first half.
Orbach already converted his first one, and I think he's very likely to do it again. What are your thoughts, Crooks?
Pretty sure he's going for 2 for 2.
Can we just admire Dan Harburg on the field, everyone? Wow, do we really love our skivvies.
What a conversion, wow!
What a lovely kick that is from Jake Orbach at 17-7 here.
I think it's the GDL soccer in him, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, Ben, just to comment on that, I do, as a golf player myself, I do love that baby draw that he has, starting outside the poles and finishing just inside the middle.
You're absolutely quite right, Triggs. It appears there's a man down injured.
Wow, I really do hope he's okay.
He looks really sore.
And
oh, that's not going to cut it. Unlucky, buddy.
Northcliff with a messy kickoff here. And King David are going to call for the scrum on the halfway line.
Is this Riz, boys?
It's 17-7 here with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to play.
It's a big
left of the
scrum as
first
well.
half.
But I heard our boys love to scrum.
And they do indeed.
I think they've been doing it for the past 4 months now because Mr. Jordan pushes them so hard.
It's a penalty here for Northcliff in the scrum. They're going to kick for touch here. Trigger, what have your thoughts been so far in the first half?
Yeah, I'm very impressed with the boys' D. I honestly do think that the Lions' D has been incredible. Our attacking pattern has also been much better than recent weeks. Very good improvement, and yeah, we've capitalized on our opportunities. So can't complain to be 10 points ahead going into the half, hopefully.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I must say that is an absolutely phenomenal kick there from the Northcliff player. And they get a line out deep inside King David's territory. Great line out.
There's going to have to be some good D here from King David.
And I think we're trying to see that P more defense that Pim has tried to install in the boys. Looks like it's going well.
Yeah. Northcliff still pushing on the more though.
Got a short.
They are on the trial line. What a tackle by Tubbs.
Still Northcliff knocking on the door. Great defense here from the King David first team.
This is what we have been training for the whole season, for defensive moments like that.
It's back with Northcliff now, a double turnover. I mean, gosh, how often do we see a double turnover?
Northcliff looked to go to edge. A great tackle by Josh
Last hit from
Berman.
Burmese.
Devin Berger looks to be over the ball.
Northcliff now. And that's been held up.
Wow, wow, wow.
Lovely defense there.
The King David D tonight has just been absolutely sublime.
It looks like Northcliff have knocked it on. Could be mistaken.
I mean, it's It's well earned from the first team boys from King David. Lovely defense there on their try line. And unfortunately, their defense was too much here for Northcliff. It's going to be a King David scrum with 30 seconds left to go of the first half.
Yeah, Shmuki, it's actually been incredible to watch them defend tonight. Really have shown some heart and some hard work. And hopefully they can exit here, win the scrum, get it out quickly and just safely exit and find touch.
Yeah, Triggs, I definitely agree there. The boys fighting for a huge win here over Northcliff. And if they play like they have in this first half, they'll definitely achieve it.
And a very big carry from Zach Norwich and well sealed off. Oh, but the ref has called a penalty for sealing off. Northcliff penalty on the 5 as we close in on the end of the first half.
I believe this will be the last play of the first half. As Northcliff tap and go, trying to get the try here. Will it be more good defense from the King David boys? They're just short there of the try line.
It's been held up.
And it's been held up.
Portia, getting on the mark. Do not turn them off. You die about that. We want to hear the crown when you turn off the buzzers. And if we get too many comments about the buzzing, we'll take them out.
It's been held up. That's going to be the end of the first half. What a half from the King David first team. There was tries, there was defense. What more can you ask for from the boys as King David lead 17-7 over Northcliff going in to the half-time break?
I'll say that was one of the nicer first halves of rugby I've watched from King David this season. It's been absolutely perfectionist.
And we are back here
Oh, okay. Give me one more.
at the Norman Sandler Field for the second half of King David versus Northcliff.
I hope the boys display a performance like they did in first half.
Yeah, Gosh, I agree. I hope this is as good as the first half. So exit kick from Lazar.
He hasn't found touch, and it's regathered by Northcliff as they look to counter. And
Jay?
that is a huge tackle from Adam Sachs.
You would
wow.
have thought he was playing WWE there, Trigger.
Jeez, Gosh, well, that was incredible. He took the man, got both, actually. Incredible.
Lovely tackle there from Norwich. Big hit and King David fighting at the rack, but that will be a penalty for Northcliff.
Do you think they kick again?
Yo,
Or they
Gosh,
need the big points?
you know, I think I would go for poles here. Try check away at the scoreboard, try get within a one score
You're
distance.
absolutely correct, Trigger. They are going for poles.
And a miss.
I hope the kicker will not be thinking about his first penalty kick in that first half. And he goes into this with only positive thoughts.
So we hope.
Yo, Gosh, I don't think that's the start that Puma would have wanted, especially with these strict rules regarding discipline. I don't think the penalties around the rack will go down very well with him, especially so early into the half.
I think this is a showcase of the end of first half. First half, for the last 3-4 minutes, they were completely on our touch line. And I feel like they're doing the same thing to us. But hopefully this will give us a good reset.
And it is slotted by the Northcliff 13, their chosen kicker for this evening.
There's first team captain Gavi Graf walking up and down the touchline, giving some encouragement to his boys as he is not featuring on the field this evening. But his presence will surely be felt on the field from the boys.
Good kickoff picked off by Sermon here. What a hit.
I agree, and
And here comes King David again into Kahan now.
Trigger.
King David now putting on lots of pressure after conceding points early in the half. It's a pick and go. Huge hit there. King David with a very, very positive response to their penalty early on in the second half.
These boys
And
must
it's
be
one
eating
back by
concrete
Northcliff.
because they are so
And
strong.
they're on a run. He's trying to kick it, but he has missed the ball. And it's a race here for the ball. What a chase down.
Beautiful from the boys.
And the decision here is King David have touched it down in their own penalty area.
Shouts of knock on from Mr. Pimstein. It did look like the player attempted to hit a grabber, but he completely fluffed it and knocked the ball on.
Yeah, I did see that Trigo. It was a little bit funky in my opinion.
I'll give the ref my glasses.
Yeah. The call here will be a scrum on the 5, I believe. It will be a Northcliff scrum. I'm sure they'll be hoping to capitalize on this opportunity and get themselves back into the game and Trigo potentially tie up the score here.
Yeah, you know, it's crunch time for King David here on their own 5. But, you know, their line D has been so incredible this evening that I do think that I back the boys. Northcliff are shifting boys onto the right. You would only expect a 8 pick up and go blind here.
We'll see what happens. Played into the scrum. It will be called for a reset.
Shmuki, you're a prop. What happened in that scrum?
You know, I can't really see from here. I left my glasses in my school bag.
I think the ref was supposed to take them.
Yeah. Well, Gosh, you know, you were a lock, so your head was always in the scrum. Can you tell me what you think also could have gone wrong?
I don't remember much from my rugby time because back in my day, I got concussed quite a bit.
It's very evident.
What is that supposed to mean, Aaron Schmuckler?
You're just such a good rugby player. I can see you running into tackles head first.
Thanks, Schmucks. He's just such a good oak.
Huge drive from Northcliff here. And the ball is knocked on multiple times by the Northcliff.
I think the ref
10.
I think the ref took the glasses finally.
No, Gosh, I think he just put in his contact lenses.
Tubbs, you've got this. He's about to hit a big tackle. And there they
King
go.
David
It's a
need a
scrum.
huge scrum here, in and out quickly.
They about to get in the scrum. Oh, okay, something's happened.
They are resetting, trying to get comfortable. I think King David need to get it out quickly, just exit, get out of your half and play the territory game.
Yeah, Triga, I agree. I think they need to revisit the composure they had in that first half. And just get a quick exit out here.
These are huge scrum from
them. And it is a good scrum. It's
big exit
into
from
Laza, who
Baba.
gets the exit kick. And it's taken them to just about the 22.
Yeah, well done there from Laza. Just had to find touch. Reset from there.
The ref evidently seems unhappy with something. He went to go chat to the big Lano.
Will be Northcliff's line out here. It's a 4-man. Seems like they were looking good at the back. It's a good move. It's
Beautiful from Kahan.
Kahan, who's caught it off a messed up Northcliff line out.
Hopefully this can change the tempo of the game and we can shift and put the attack towards them.
Yeah, it is a box kick clearance here from Jesse Rubin.
Don't drop it.
Rubinson, sorry. Here comes the Northcliff 13. It's a lovely hit from Zach Norwich. And it will be a penalty here for Northcliff.
Yeah, it's just been a bad spell of discipline from King David. They really need to get back to the way that they started that first half and just calm down. They played very well to this point.
Yeah, Triggs, I think they're just feeling the pressure here. And another few mistakes have led to a Northcliff penalty and they've kicked it out for the line out.
Let's hope Jake Kahan can replicate that steal from the prior lineouts.
The boys need the composure that they had in the first half. The second half hasn't been a great start for them, but I always back the boys and they'll always do better.
Oh, it's a short line out. It's a lovely move, I must say.
I think that move was invented by Pimstein, if I'm not mistaken.
You're mistaken, but it is quarter bubbles.
And it is a penalty for Northcliff of not releasing. And they go to edge. And it is knocked on from Northcliff.
Wow.
Great defense.
That's a lovely tackle there.
That was great-y.
I didn't really see who made that tackle, but it was knocked on by the Northcliff player. And
I think it's time we start making subs for the first team. I think the bomb squad needs to come on. I think the first pick should be Ethan Slavin. What do you think about that, Ashley Poga?
I have to agree with that one. I think getting Ethan off the bench could be the play and it could take the team upwards.
I fully agree with you. He is an exceptional player.
It's going to be a...
Head boy 2027, Ethan Slavin, 100%.
King David choosing to play here instead of exiting it. It's a good carry there by Norwich.
And into the space. And a great clearance kick from Jack Lazarus. Really, really well done from there. Now King David exit there, 22 for the first time for quite a long time in the second half. Really well defended there from the boys. Score still remains 17-10.
The crowd are going ballistic over here.
Skew.
And that is a penalty for Northcliff.
It's another penalty here for Northcliff. It's kicked out into touch. Trig, I think King David are just struggling to deal with the pressure.
The
at
D
the
from King
moment.
David, yeah, is going to have to be absolutely phenomenal.
And Northcliff go back to that move that they tried earlier. Northcliff reach for the line, and it is a try in the corner. Yeah, King David, it's been coming for quite a while. They've been on the back end of pressure. Schmucks, what do you think?
Yeah, I think they've been on the receiving end of a lot of pressure from the Northcliff boys. They have definitely coming back on here in the second half with something to prove, and they've scored within 10 minutes here. Gosh, what changes do you think need to take place for the boys to get their lead back?
I think Bult could come on, and I think that could be great for the team. I think Max Dorfman could come on. That would also be great. I think Ethan Slavin could come on. That would be great. And I think them scoring this try is a good opportunity for King David, because I think it helps us reset.
I think it's a wake-up call.
I think it is. But this guy's going to miss like his other three.
Using a lot of time here.
I told you.
There's one thing about Gosha, and that's he's never wrong.
It's pulled left from the Northcliff 13. Hasn't had that good of a kicking record. He definitely needs some lessons. Gosh, any people in mind who can give him some lessons?
No. Actually, Adam Tregan is in his olden days, or Josh Herring could give him lessons.
Wow.
And Shmuki, I can't help but hear, whenever one of their players kick, there's always a person in the crowd screaming, "That's my man." What is that supposed to mean?
I think it's a silly TikTok trend, you know. You never know with this generation.
What a tackle.
And a great hit from Devin Berger.
Here's Northcliff. It's another good hit from Devin Berger.
And that is an exceptional clearance from Northcliff.
I think that was rather lucky.
Yeah, Gosh, but I do think that the flight of the ball put Jesse off a little bit.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Looked like I was going out, swerved back in, landed up bouncing out in a favourable position to Northcliff. They re-enter King David's half once again.
Yeah, King David will be hoping to just get this line out done perfectly and a good exit and run of play out of their 22, or just in front of the 22. Gosh, what do you think they're going to do here? It's overturned by Northcliff.
Boys have to be quick off the line.
And there goes Adam's hands, and it is a penalty for Northcliff, offside. Sack started chasing the ball from an offside position. He was in front of the kicker.
Yeah, Northcliff applying a lot of pressure here onto the King David boys. And they have gotten yet another penalty.
Are they going for the kick, do you think so, Schmucks? They are indeed.
Shout out to Daniel Pogo watching the live stream.
And shout out to Haley Poga.
The whole Poga family. Northcliff with this penalty to take the lead by a point.
Do you think it's missing, Krugs?
Unfortunately, I think he's getting this.
I hope he misses for the sake of the boys.
And that is...
He made it, unfortunately.
That is converted. The score now 18-17 to Northcliff.
I think this is like a serious wake-up call for the boys now, because it gets to a point now they have to start locking in like the matrics have for mini prelims.
Yeah, Gosh, I couldn't agree more. I do think that we've been on the receiving end of multiple disciplinary issues, and I think that we need to start capitalizing and playing rugby in their half.
Yeah, I think King David just need to calm down a little bit and play how they were playing in the first half. And for the first time in the game, Northcliff have taken the lead. But however, it is a one-point lead.
What a hit from Devon.
Good work by line. That's kept by Tubbs, who's been hit hard. It's a great run there from Tubbs. He almost destroyed that
What a
Northcliff
hit
player.
by Tabiso. Tabiso Sambo.
It's been called back to the scrum after that knock-on advantage for King David. Wow, that boy's still down after that collision with Tubbs. He really is struggling.
Trigger, I think the moral of this one is don't mess with Tabiso Sambo.
Yeah, gosh, it's not an easy thing to have Tubbs run into you. What a player he is. Wow. Krugs, what do you think?
I think this is a... Wait, you start, mate.
Yeah, Schmucks, I couldn't agree more with you about how incredible a player Tabiso is. Been a loyal servant of this first team for 3 years. An extremely core and valuable member to the squad for the last 3 years, and we really just appreciate him.
Yeah, we do see the medics running on now.
Tubbs' skivvy is a good oak.
Yeah, lovely. Just offering him some refreshments.
Looks like they're the same thing.
And a round of applause echoes around around the field, as he has really been on the receiving end of a hard Tabiso Sambo carry.
Even if you're not at the school watching the game, you can still clap the guy off.
We hope that many of you are clapping from wherever you're joining us from, whether it be your bedroom, your kitchen,
or the doghouse.
Thank you for joining us. It's going to be a scrum now for King David. Into Norwich. He has Lazarus into Orbach, who's going on a good run, but that is lost forward. However, it will be a penalty for King David. Trigger will explain it now.
Yeah, there was offside, and I mean, there's screams from the crowd, especially from Mr. Pimpstein, about King David need to go for poles here. It's a 1 point game, and they have called poles. There goes Mr. Harburger onto the field once again. Wow, we really do appreciate our skivvies.
I think I could close my eyes and I'd know that Orbach is going to slot this. He has been absolutely exceptional tonight.
Thanks, Gosh.
Anytime, senpai.
And cries shh from Mia Dorfman in the crowd. You can hear a pin drop in this place.
All eyes on the kicker.
Everyone is on the
They're
edge
gonna
of
go
their
nuts when
seats
he
for
hits
this kick.
Would be an absolute eruption from the crowd.
Come on.
And that is absolutely slotted straight through the middle of the poles. Would be an absolute eruption from the crowd.
For this kick.
Would be an absolute eruption from the crowd.
I think King David really need to build up on this momentum, but that is a kickoff and it's regathered by Northcliff straight away.
Yeah, it was a really good kick, Trigger. I think you can admire that as a past fly half. It was straight into the dark Joburg scar. And now it's Northcliff on the attack. It's a great hit there. However, the Northcliff player still farting.
But can I tell you something, Shmuki?
Yeah.
King David hopefully win tonight. And I heard a little birdie say that the Rizmonks may win tonight.
Who is that?
Alvin and the Rizmonks, have you not heard of them?
I have no idea who they are.
I suggest you go look on the Instagram.
And that is a huge tackle from Jake Orbach. And met at the gain line by Devon Berger and Savion Katz with another double hit. Foxtrots. Well defended. Northcliff really looking to stretch the field and run through their phases as they enter the 22. Jake Cahan has picked up the man in a double hit.
Yeah, Trigger, I think it's going to be an incredibly entertaining 13 minutes here. What a win. You may correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've encountered Northcliff since 2017.
Wow, Shmuki, that is a seriously long time. And I feel like our team is so great this year that we're going to be able to beat them. Knock on, ref.
And huge defense from King David.
This ref really needs the glasses.
As Northcliff are slowly running through the phases and edging closer and closer to King David's try line. And the school is getting ready for a war cry. And it is a penalty from King David. Huge D from the boys. Well done.
That's the fart ghost that we saw in that first half. The pressure was on. I think there was a little bit of a dodgy call from the ref there with a knock-on in that play.
I was about to say, I think that was the turning point for what just happened.
You know what they say, Gosh, the ball doesn't lie.
Make a monster.
And here Northcliff, they've turned over the ball and are attempting to edge closer to scoring. And it is knocked on from Northcliff. Huge defense from King David once again. Wow, wow, wow. That spirit has been incredible. Well done to Matt Fanneroff and Adam Neve and co.
Yeah, definitely giving the players a pump of adrenaline there to carry on their defense. And it will be another scrum here. Trigger, I can't see from here, but can you just let me know whose scrum it is?
Shmuki, it is King David's scrum as Northcliff knocked it on in the recent phases. But Shmuki, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do know that King David boys really love to scrum.
Ben Gosha, how do you feel about this game so far?
We do
It's gotten me off my feet. I'm absolutely buzzing.
You know, the spirit started. You can hear the spirit.
And the ball is out. And Zach Norwich with a huge dominant carry. He really is a dominant character on that rugby field. I mean, he is literally and figuratively head and shoulders above the rest.
You know, when everyone mentions the 12, they mention the police. But I personally think of the dominant Zach Norwich.
And Northcliff have turned it over once again, and they go to the scars. And
He just blanked himself. He just went,
the ball is knocked on from Northcliff. King David scrum. While Shmuki, our line defense has really been impenetrable this evening.
Yeah, it has streaks, and it's lovely to see the fight and the love for the game. You just have to wonder, will Coach Pimsty make any use of his bench tonight?
Yeah, you know, he's got quite a bomb squad there. If you look at the names on the list, Menier Dorfman scored 2 tries in the second team game. Extremely dominant. And also in the back line, he's got some firing power.
There'll be a dropout here.
Big kick from Jack Lazarus.
And Saul Goldberg goes hunting. And it is met by Jake Cahan.
It's a lovely chase there, big hit as well. King David trying to keep Northcliff out. They keep absorbing the pressure. However, Trigger, it just makes me wonder how much pressure can they absorb. Obviously, one way
astonishing
more
from the boys.
Huge penalty.
Do you have anything to say, Coach?
What D?
Josh Muki, as good as that D has been this evening, their discipline has been as good. And a huge penalty kick from Jack, wild captain from the Northcliff winger. It looks like it's been knocked on, but the ref seems to be blind, like all Premier League refs this season when it comes to refereeing an Arsenal game.
Yeah, I think I would also be salty if my team was getting relegated, Trigger. It's a lovely play here. Here's Lazarus.
I was just in the crowd, Shmuki. It was absolutely electrifying.
It's an
You'd think
advantage.
it's a Champions League evening.
Thanks, Gosh. It is an advantage here. We can see someone cramping. It looks like Jack Lazarus is cramping. We hope he's okay. Here's Tubbs.
In the meantime, King David are slowly creeping towards the touchline as Jesse Rubenstein snaps the ball, and it's in the corner. What's the call? Short from the ref. Northcliff D looking solid. Calls to spread a wide.
They're playing great attacking rugby here, Trigger. I must say I'm a little bit worried whether I'm watching the King David first team or Linksfield Hospital, but that is a try. What a try.
D looking solid. Calls to spread a wide.
They're playing great attacking rugby here, Trigger. I must say I'm a little bit worried whether I'm
You need to be like a sponge. You need to absorb all the pressure, and I think King David have done that. And then once they squeeze the sponge and all the water out, I think they've executed and got the points on the board, which was thoroughly deserved.
I fully agree with you, Triga, and we spoke about this maybe 6 or 7 minutes ago about saying that King David needed another try and plus a conversion to do it. Let's see if they get the conversion, because then I think we'll be well ahead and this is our game to win.
Yeah, Gosh, that will take our lead to 9 points. A fairly comfortable lead with 6 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock. And Lazar stood up and he's all around.
That's great to see. And that is a conversion and a half from Jake Orbach. Wow, his foot has really been on fire.
Wow. I mean, in the 4 years that I've been at this school, Triga, I don't know if I've ever seen a rugby performance quite like this one. What a game. The crowd's going mad here. Don't you just feel proud to be a King Davidian in this moment?
Shmuki, I've really felt as proud as I'm feeling right now to be a King Davidian. They really are bringing pride to the school, and that is well gathered by Adam Sachs off the restart from Northcliff. They restart the game and it's 27-18 to the boys, and Northcliff have got the ball back. Looking to try get points before the end of the game. Northcliff go out with the fight.
Here come Northcliff.
What a hit by Saul.
Oh, what a hit. Another huge hit from Devin Berger. Here comes Northcliff. Another huge hit from King David. They are really looking inspired here, don't you think?
Stand up and fold. And that is a penalty for Northcliff.
They are going for the kick, Triga. Thoughts on this kick? I think it's number 5 this game.
Yeah, Gosh, you know, honestly, for his sake, he has to make it, because otherwise it's unreachable, I think, for King David. Smart decision.
I just know he's feeling nervy.
Tick down the scoreboard, but I really think he's feeling the pressure. You can really hear a pin drop in this arena.
Pin. He's converted. I think the kicker's heart was definitely in his stomach there, as it wasn't very clear whether it had gone through. But King David still lead by 6 points with 3 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, Shmuki, it's all in
Is that Saul Goldberg?
We need to maintain this discipline, keep them in their half, and play some rugby. Saul Goldberg to get us underway at 27-21.
Just hope that Lazarus is alright. Nice hit there by Jake Kahan. Northcliff trying to carry it out of their half here. Here come Northcliff on a good attack, using their pace out wide. King David maintaining their defense. It's very tense here at the Norman Sandler field.
King David looking to maintain their discipline, not give away any silly penalties.
Very
right
intense game.
As
we can see everyone's pushing hard.
Run through their phases smoothly.
Very intense game. We can see boys are pushing hard, really working. Scores looking good. Close game, only 2 minutes left.
The boys need to fight for this victory here.
And that was a give and go, well defended by Savion Katz and Zach Norwich.
It's getting extremely tense here. 1 minute and 57 seconds to be played here. Northcliff now inside of their half. Passed out wide. Here come Northcliff. Gosh, it's going to be some. I think it's going to be a hard minute for King David.
Come on, boys.
And that's floated all the way out. However, it is being called back for a Northcliff penalty, I presume.
Yeah, Shmuki, I honestly can't make out what the ref is penalising King David for. And Northcliff have kicked it out of touch with their line out on the King David 5-metre line. We really need some solid D here. Maybe the Peel Mall D will come in touch, but here comes Rafi Kaplan, also commonly known as the Square amongst these parts of town, as he enters the frame ready to make an instant impact.
Yeah, you know, we've all spoken about how much he benches, and I think he's going to make an impact coming on here for the last 26 seconds. Gosh, it's only 20 seconds.
Was it 26 seconds or 27 seconds when you saw that?
19 seconds until King David can make history in a fixture that was lost in 2017.
The boys have been absolutely stupendous today.
Incredibly tense, yeah.
And it's a penalty for Northcliff in these dying moments of the game. King David really need to maintain that discipline as they are holding onto the lead. They've got a 6-point advantage.
6 points.
It's all or nothing for Northcliff.
We are now in overtime. This will be the last play of the game. It's incredibly tense here.
Everyone is on the edge of their seats.
Huge hit. Trying to hold him up. What defense is this by King David?
No.
Lovely defense this from King David as they try to hold on to this lead. The ref has raised his arm for a penalty advantage to Northcliff. They look to go wide. And the try has been awarded to Northcliff.
Try time for Northcliff.
They have this conversion to potentially win the game.
All eyes will be on the kicker. What have we witnessed here? All eyes on the Northcliff kicker, and gosh, I must say, this must be a heartbreak.
It's even a heartbreak for me, and I'm not even playing.
For the players,
It's not over yet, don't give up.
So much effort they've put into this game. Will the Northcliff kicker slot it, is the question. To win the match. And that is it.
This is so soul-destroying for the boys. I feel so upset.
Northcliff
But what a result against such a great school.
In the last seconds of the game, Northcliff.
This is so upsetting. Hey, Grugesh.
What an incredible game of rugby. The boys must be proud of themselves because we are extremely unlucky. Thank you and good night.
28-27. Is it 20?
Now it's 28.
27.
And Northcliff have won the game by a point in the end, 28-27.
What an exhilarating game we had on our hands here. Very unfortunate to not see it go in our boys' favour, but we'll be with you next week, I'm sure.
Yeah, Gosh, just to be honest with you, before we close out, I want to say thank you to everyone. everyone tuning in. We really appreciate you. The boys must be proud of their performance, and we're extremely proud of you.
Thank you for this privilege commentating, you guys.
Until next time.
See you next time.
Come on the
Bye-bye.
Blues.
Up the Blues.
Yid on me.
One.